this on? Good? Good? Cool. My name is Sleeping Timmy. Necessarily know how to define myself. Most people would say I play guitar in this band or bass for this band, or I'm one of those GTG guys. But I will say that I'm a musician, and I've been a musician for about 16 years now. I promise you everything. I grew up in Lake Odessa, Michigan, a small town in between Grand Rapids and Lansing, Michigan. I always had music prominent in my life. Main foundation were, the Beatles, Kiss, Aerosmith. I don't remember a time in my life where I wasn't aware of these bands. And when I was in kindergarten, I would listen to my cassette of A Hard Day's Night nonstop. And I remember one time, my aunt took me out for my birthday and let me buy whatever I wanted. And I ended up buying Paul McCartney, Off the Ground, the cassette, because I saw the music video on VH1 and I loved the song Off the Ground. And I was in kindergarten and I thought like that nonstop. And I couldn't understand why my friends didn't think that way. And when I would look through their music, or I guess there would be their parents' music, a lot of them didn't have that stuff that I listened to, the Beatles, Kiss. I couldn't understand why my friend didn't have a Kiss tape like I did. And at the start, we'll kiss the ground. Moments of music are ingrained into my life. Somehow, no matter what moment, I can tell you what song I was into at that moment or what song I was listening to. Riding in my car when I was a young kid, I can remember hearing A Day in a Life by the Beatles while we were driving around this curve into Lake Odessa. I remember, things like my first kiss as a teenager and hearing Entertaining Angels by the Newsboys in the background. Or sitting next to the radio with my cousin, jumping around because Falling Away From Me, the new song from Korn, was released when I was in 8th grade. Songs or music, they're snapshots of my life. I marched to my own drum when it came to music. That is, until middle school, when I started having, my musical tastes heavily influenced by my peers, as, it goes with a lot of people. And it wasn't until, late middle school where, by that peer association, I discovered nu metal. And it wasn't something like I listened to it and then when my friends moved on to a new song or a new band, I went with them. This was nu metal was shown to me and it floored me and I was into it. So much that I would search for bands nonstop. I would compare it to, how a lot of my influences or my friends talk about when they discovered punk rock. It was an awakening. It was the first time that it really got me into music. I would listen to, You know, everybody from Limp Bizkit, Korn, Slipknot, System of a Down, you know, and then I also had, you know, Machine Head, Soulfly, Sepultura, Deftones, all that sound, you know, I loved it, and it was raw to me, and it was real.
So I called her names. Brother says girls suck.